Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today is about Five Nights at Freddy's again. Yay! So, I have a lot to talk about, but one of the things, last night, YouTube was acting a bit strange. I try to put, more of, what I saw of Five Nights at Freddy's in a certain playlist that I have of like favorite Fnaf media and fan games and stuff like that. And even though the videos made it into the playlist, um, let's just say when I checked the um, save to playlist option, for some reason it didn't have the blue check mark, like the blue box check mark to insinuate that it was it was on that it was in the playlist. It was just really weird, and the same thing happened with my phone. I don't know what was going on, but I managed to fix it somehow. I don't know what's going on with YouTube at the moment, but I'm sure it's just a little error or some strange bug or something. I don't know. It was just a little weird. It kind of bothered me. But anyway. So the first thing I want to mention about Five Nights at Freddy's is Rytoast's new video of the FNAF lore is unsolvable, but that's okay. I mean, I've already talked about this. I already saw a video about the whole FNAF lore situation thing, about the FNAF lore being like a puzzle, and mostly the fans solving it, making it the Five Nights at Freddy's series so important to many people is because of the lore, and many theorists and YouTubers trying to solve it. That what makes it engaging, still popular or something. I don't know. And that's okay. I mean, people can also make their own interpretations, fan projects, use. It's totally fine. And theorizing can be fun at times, but it can also be really ridiculous, almost tiring in a burned out way. But I'm not going to argue with Rai talking about the whole story and lore thing. Story and lore are completely different things, and yes, that is true. That is really true. A basic story and lore, part of the story, if that makes sense. So yeah, we have a basic story of each of the games and lore to, I don't know, fill in the blanks of what happens, before, between, or after the whole series. Not sure. Okay, so, so I just saw some, theories said by, I don't know if I completely forgot their username already. Here it is. Zito Rocks. They believe, they say in the video, in the bottom, yes, Michael Afton is the FNAF 6 protagonist. And the reason why is because the dialogue presented by certain characters like Molten Freddy, Circus Baby, and Scrap Trap, also known as, obviously, Afton. And yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the things that people seem to forget. But oh my god, sorry. Okay, I'm pretty sure the dialogue is something that people seem to forget and not understand. Um, yeah, yeah. And even though Henry's speech, like, um, mentioning his volunteer, either as Michael or someone else, due to the whole "this job wasn't meant for you," but I'm pretty sure, um, you you that you're okay being here the way it is, or this job wasn't chosen for you. You weren't the one that I've originally intended for. Something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, Michael Afton is mostly the Fnaf 6 protagonist. And they also, they originally made a video about Michael Afton being Fritz Smith, but they say they're not. Why? Because in the security or survival logbook, there's pictures of Freddy Fazbear and Bonnie the Bunny as security guards. And Freddy Fazbear with Foxy, and it's supposed to symbolize like Freddy Fazbear as Phone Dude and Foxy as the FNAF 3 Night Guard, mostly Michael, obviously. And that, yeah, it makes sense. And the theory from Demuted of Fritz Smith being Phone Dude, I can totally see that. I mean, for me, I don't think Michael Afton is Fritz Smith because Michael Afton gets fired for Michael Afton gets fired for not only odor but also unprofessionalism, which didn't happen with Fritz, but he was fired on his first day. And they were like, "Really? You were fired on your first day? How unbelievable." Where, yeah, I guess that might make sense, but at the same time, it didn't say anything, and I mean anything about unprofessionalism. I'm not blind. Obviously, I'm not blind. Anyway, so Michael Afton not being Fritz Smith? Absolutely. The secret role of Elizabeth Afton, I'm not gonna question it. Elizabeth Afton was introduced in sister location after FNAF 4 and FNAF World. They solved FNAF 4 original story as it was never supposed to be Dream Theory. And I mean, it might be possible that Dream Theory was a thing, but I don't think so. I mean, similar to Not Real Name, not at all. I hate the theory, but I do see it as a possibility that it did happen. But at the same time, considering the current story, I'm pretty sure, the crying child in this Foxy Bow was regardless as William's children and um, Mike being the night guard in FNAF 3 and killing his father. So, yeah. FNAF 3's Unsolved Mystery, who is the night guard of FNAF 3, I would mostly say Michael, to be obvious about that. But as for some other cases like William Mm. Sorry. My throat. Thankfully, I'm not coughing. Uh, anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, for William Afton being the night guard in Fnaf 3, what the fuck? Seriously? Why would you even think that? William Afton is Springtrap, and if he was the night guard, he would basically be fighting himself, right? God, that would just sound really wrong and weird. Wrong and weird. As for Henry Emily, I don't see that happening. I mean, for him to cause the fire, maybe, but for him to be the night guard, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Michael Afton, obviously, most definitely, yes. But as for someone completely random like Hudson Foster from Fasper Frights, what we found, I would say, in my opinion, unlikely. Because due to the story itself, um, Hudson, Hudson, I just don't like his character. I don't care if I never read the books. I just never will. I hate them. I hate most of the stories. They are not canon. Period. Um, and I made a theory a long ago about Pubgo, some character of Simon Fitzgerald, Jeremy's brother, being the Fnaf 3 night guard. I mean, I know it might sound weird and uh uh really unlikely because of the whole FNAF fanverse not connected to the actual Fazbear universe. I mean, um, FNAF universe, current story. I get it. But I mean, it might work. Maybe. Oh, and there was also, I watched, someone do a current theory of Midnight Motors, and that they solved it in this year, and it's mostly similar to Sirius Squawk's video of the Midnight Motors theory, and Sirius Squawk said in the first part of the video that he solved FNAF and that people should deal with it, and that Michael would be the runaway. And yeah, I'm willing to believe this. As for the Crunchild being the runaway and him Charlie dying before the Crunchild due to being speculated that Charlie dies at Fredbear's, similar to the books. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but I'm willing to go with Michael Afton being the runaway and the Crunchild dying before Charlie. And as for William Afton drinking, getting drunk, he mostly just was drunk due to him drinking away his failures of trying to compete with Henry. William Afton is a narcissistic psycho who doesn't care about his family and neglects and abuses them, especially Michael. And the reason why Michael bullied his younger brother, the Crown Child, was because Michael was neglected and abused by his father. Obviously, especially since William Afton, as a narcissistic parent, has his children as the scapegoat, the golden child, and the forgotten child. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.